Spark Books here. Today, I'm going to explain the book, Social Chemistry, by Marissa King. Take care, enjoy the book, and have a nice day. Social Chemistry 2020 is a fresh research-based approach to something that many professionals regard as a necessary evil, networking. The author demystifies how we network and explains the different networking modes available to us. The result is a convincing argument for the transformative power of good networking. Key idea number 1. Knowing how to network makes it fun. Most people dislike networking. The name may recall corporate networking events where people glance over their discussion partner's shoulders for someone more important to chat to. Or conferences where you leave with a stack of business cards but barely remember the owners. Networking styles are equal. Learning your networking style can help you improve. Consider how relationships affect your life. Networks can bring comfort, joy, intimacy, new perspectives, new experiences, and more. It's surprising we don't spend more time on networks. Networking isn't hard if you know how. Corporate networking fails. It assumes that knowing more people is beneficial. More prestige, job offers, money, and insider knowledge. Authentic networking is about discovering common ground, fostering new relationships, and maintaining old ones. Good networkers focus on both giving and receiving. How can you network well? Discover your networking style. You are likely an expansionist, broker, or convener. Conferences and cocktails love expansionists. Why? This networker is adept at spontaneously connecting with strangers. An expansionist probably has a large contact list. Your connections may not know each other, but you do. Brokers have a varied network of experts and interests. Brokers can easily connect archaeologists and cybersecurity experts. Brokers foster collaboration and innovation. Most brokers are innovative and open-minded, like you. Conveners share networks. The convener has fostered deeper relationships with her important contacts, who are cherished and intimate friends. Thus, the convener's friends likely know and socialize with each other. Due to the quality of your network contacts, conveners are trusted and valued. Networking styles are equal. Learning your networking style can help you improve. Key idea number 2. Qualitative and quantitative networks are ideal. Qualitative or quantitative connections. Brokers have a few strong ties, but also preserve and use their weak ties in various social circumstances. Without care, weak links break. Conveners focus on strengthening their relationships in a select social circles. Your network has strong and weak links. Your networking type affects your strong to weak ratio. It also affects connection configuration. The next 3 sparks will explore each category. Quality is crucial. Intimacy, support, and counsel are found in your closest connections. According to anthropologist Robin Dunbar, the average human has time and cognitive resources for 2 to 5 highly personal relationships. 150 steady, amicable partnerships is our limit. Quality and quantity make the best network. Network experts call those 150 casual buddies strong relationships. In an emergency, you might call a couple of those 150. If you saw any of them, you'd order a coffee. Want 150 plus connections? Quantity matters. Weak outside friendship links are just as crucial as strong ones. Your old classmates, former co-workers, and the local shop clerk. Strong bonds always benefit, but they also obligate. Strong ties can aid house moving. When his turn comes, take the morning off and get ready to move boxes. Weak ties have unpredictable benefits. A barista and aspiring screenwriter may discover that a regular is a famous producer prepared to help her. Might is key. We all distribute resources differently between strong and weak ties. Depends on networking type. Expansionists build weak ties. They make new connections easily but don't feel obligated to keep them. Brokers have a few strong ties, but also preserve and use their weak ties in various social circumstances. Without care, weak links break. Conveners focus on strengthening their relationships in a select social circles. Your network has strong and weak links. Your networking type affects your strong to weak ratio. It also affects connection configuration. The next 3 sparks will explore each category. Key idea number 3, conveners build trust, closeness, and exclusivity. Which A-lister George Clooney, Viola Davis, Emma Stone, or Brad Pitt is most likely to convene? This network arrangement has drawbacks. Convener networks can be cliquish and nepotistic. Due to their tight entry requirements and in-network behavioral standards, they are homogeneous. Conveners benefit socially from their trustworthy networks. All are. A joint study by the University of Southern California and Ben-Gurion University discovered that A-listers' networks were based on strong links. Thus, A-listers convene. Conveners build trust, closeness, and exclusivity networks. Conveners also connect their relationships. All these relationships are trusted. 3 components build trust. First, these networks are interwoven and exclusive, so you must be trustworthy to get in. The convener has few outsiders and keeps his buddies close. Trust creates vulnerability. The convener's network shares personal secrets and weaknesses. Vulnerability often strengthens a friendship. Vulnerability increases trust. Third, the convener network is closed. Thus, checks and balances determine who enters and stays. If a connection doesn't share the network's values, she may be exiled. Network closure fosters trust since untrustworthy people are removed from the network. Conveners benefit socially from their exclusive, tightly knit networks. First, bandwidth. Strong linkages encourage mental and emotional bandwidth in a network. They work together. In professional situations, a convener may get intricate insider information through his network if others are prepared to share it. This network arrangement has drawbacks. Convener networks can be cliquish and nepotistic. Due to their tight entry requirements and in-network behavioral standards, they are homogeneous. Conveners benefit socially from their trustworthy networks. Key idea number 4, brokers link diverse parties. Foodies consider Farron Audrey a top chef. He used form and texture to produce magnificent dishes at El Bulli. However, Audrey credits his staff and network for his accomplishment. Audrey collaborated with physicists and architects in El Bulli's kitchen. Classic broker Audrey. University alumni and its employees naturally form convener networks. Brokers do something harder. They link people with various viewpoints and expertise. Brokers unite diverse connections. A Harvard analysis of 2.5 million research publications indicated that diverse teams wrote more innovative studies. Brokers enable different interactions. Their networks allow them to straddle ideas and information, making them creative forces. What makes an excellent broker? Brokers self-monitor. Self-monitoring in psychology is controlling your public image. High self-monitors adapt their self-image to the situation. They're social chameleons, so they can make bonds in many different situations. They also code switch and pick up social cues quickly. However, successful brokers automatically self-monitor. To fit in with a new group, people may appear false. Brokers aren't only good at fitting in. They can persuade many individuals. A field experiment examined U.S. senators' constituent communication. It discovered that constituents liked senators who responded to letters with an issue-specific response. Brokers instantly adapt their pitch to their audience. Gifts may also destroy brokers. Blending in, delicately adapting your message to its setting, and appearing inauthentic and self-interested are all fine lines. Brokers risk being labeled liars. Brokers can unite people, resolve difficult situations, and inspire trust and enthusiasm throughout their diverse networks when they use their talents. Key idea number 5, expansionists are well connected. Most people have 600 contacts. However, expansionists are far higher. Superconnectors, people with 6,000 or more connections, are more likely to be expansionists. Even with social media, that's a lot of connections. 6,000 isn't even the maximum. Franklin Delano Roosevelt has almost 22,500 contacts. Amazing considering FDR died 60 years before Facebook. Expansionists have extensive networks. Popularity gives expansionists social advantages that led to additional benefits. Popular kids earn more for decades after high school, according to studies. A meta-study of 130 studies indicated that employees with large networks perform better and get more rewards. Additionally, expansionists' popularity is almost destined to expand. The Barabsi-Albert model, developed by physicists Albert Lsel Barabsi and Rek Albert, shows that a network member with twice as many connections is twice as likely to attract new ones. Why? Favoritism. We enjoy what others like. Expansionists are skilled at making quick one-on-one connections, which keeps them popular. While not extroverted, they are skilled communicators and good at reading nonverbal clues. They also donate money and time to causes they support. Their extensive networks prevent them from deeply investing in such issues, unlike conveners. While well-meaning, expansionists lack the cognitive resources to meaningfully maintain all of their connections. Expansionists have more weak relationships than strong ties due to their large networks. This has downsides. Simplified networkers reported close relationships with 6% of their non-family connections. Ironically, expansionists with wider networks only had intimate relationships with 3% of their non-family contacts. Expansionists may not benefit from the emotional and practical benefits of a tight network. Key idea number 6. Leverage different networking styles. Networking should come naturally to conveners, brokers, and expansionists. That style can change. A convener can match to acquaintances from diverse backgrounds, or a strong tied expansionist. Hybridize your networking to improve it. Take use of alternative networking styles. How should you network to maximize your connections? First, different networking strategies suit different life phases. Expansionist networks with many weak linkages are more likely to generate random employment offers. Thus, young college graduates should expand their networks. Most brokers are best suited in the middle of their careers. They have enough status to have many skilled, powerful contacts, but not enough to be risk-averse. Try connecting professional bubbles as a mid-career employee. Brokers and conveners can alternate between building relationships and making new ones. This strategy helps conveners expand their networks beyond a tight clique and inspire different contacts that can stimulate creativity. It also helps brokers establish trust and credibility with specific contacts. Avoid neglecting inactive ties. We lose touch with friends as we mature. Rekindling these connections embarrasses many. Dormant ties are valuable. Spending time with them may give you new perspectives if your life paths diverge. Even better, your trust will remain, even if you're not as close. Networking rules vary. Adopting various networking approaches, switching styles, and reviving existing ties can boost your natural networking skills. Key idea number 7. Connecting may be learned. Networking advice typically emphasizes connections. Each connection, without them, you have no network. Your network's one-on-one relationships are as crucial as managing and leveraging your connections. Connecting is difficult. It's possible. Connections can be learned. Want more relationships? Tips. Pay attention in long conversations. Put your phone away. Distractions impede your ability to focus and respond. Cell phones induce inattentional blindness, not just distraction. Cell phones distract you, so fragmented that only 25% of people who were instructed to stare at their phones spotted a clown on a unicycle riding by. However, eye contact indicates full concentration. Eye contact makes people seem more trustworthy, agreeable, and attractive. Avoid staring too long. Eye contact for 3 seconds. More may seem intense. Last, inquiries are powerful. These inquisitive inquiries show real curiosity in your conversation partner. Self-promotion is fun. Allow them to, and they'll like you. Harvard researchers showed that speed daters who asked the most questions were more likely to connect. Ask the appropriate questions, particularly follow-ups. Many queries focus on the asker. After asking "what do you do?" ask "what do you like best about your job?" Meeting new people might be difficult, but giving a new acquaintance your attention through eye contact, questioning, and not checking your phone can build a warm foundation for a future friendship. Key idea number 8. Your network is global. 6 degrees of separation. It suggests that everyone is 6 connections from everyone else. Its foundation is a 1967 Stanley Milgram experiment. He gave 300 Americans packets. Each envelope targeted a Boston stockbroker. Only first-name acquaintances might pass the packet on. The packet reached the stockbroker after 5.2 middlemen. Small world networks demonstrate all networking modes. Conveners form networks. Brokers connect clusters. Expansionists can rally numerous groups. Whatever your networking approach, your connections can lead you further than you thought possible. Milgram's Small World Problem Experiment. Its findings suggest the Earth is smaller than you thought. Also important, your network is wider than you believe. Your network links you worldwide. World population, 7.7 billion. How can human networks interact so well? Human networks have ordered and random connections, not only strong and weak ones. Mathematically, a regular network behaves consistently and orderly. Each network point links to its four nearest neighbors. Random networks have no pattern, consistency, or coherence. Human networks are both regular and unpredictable. Predictable relationships, family, geography, occupation determine them. That elevator guy or aircraft seatmate are wild cards. Duncan Watts and Stephen Strogatz named this human network the Tiny World Network. They demonstrate that this precise blend of order and unpredictability makes your network so widespread. Wildcard connections connect densely connected groups in the Small World Network. Small World Networks demonstrate all networking modes. Conveners form networks. Brokers connect clusters. Expansionists can rally numerous groups. Whatever your networking approach, your connections can lead you further than you thought possible. Networking isn't hard. Good networking is fun. Understanding your networking style, cultivating strong and weak ties, and making new contacts will help you network well.
To view more content like this, subscribe. Don't forget to like and turn on notifications. The channel really benefits from it. I appreciate you being here.